was looking for perfection, so I moved on and on and on to someone new, as if no one knew what I was going through. I know you think I'm just pretending, and that I can't rewrite the ending, but you move on and on and on to someone new. Isn't how you find the one, and I am through with play.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for a complete disaster clean with me. My house was a total wreck on this day that I was filming. We had recently gotten back from a small little work vacation that we took to West Virginia to meet another YouTube mama, Whitney P. She is my YouTube best friend and one of my real life best friends too, and we finally met in person for the first time. But before we went on that trip, I did not get a chance to do my usual like pre-vacation, pre-time away from home kind of cleaning schedule. So we left our house a disaster and came back to it just looking a complete wreck, especially my bedroom, which is where I am starting today. So I just got my bed all made up, and now I'm just going to go through the room and try to make sense of this ridiculous mess that is here and get everything picked up and sorted through and put away where it belongs. This is just a small bag of stuff that I had pulled out of our car before we were taking that trip to West Virginia, and I just kind of threw everything that was in the back floorboards into one bag. So now I have to go back and sort through it and pull out all of the things that are like toys and shoes and actual things we need to keep and separate that from the trash that was there. And then I'm just going to sort all of these things into piles so that I can take them back to the places that they belong and put them away exactly where they belong.
I know you don't know what to expect, but I'm sure that if I just kept moving on and on and on to someone new, I would have never understood that I had you who gave it all. You are not just a flavor of the day. This time, you are more than the flavor of the day. This time I know it's more than
I have all of these Target bags here that I'm just putting into this closet. This is where I keep my gift stockpile, and we recently had some great clearance finds in the toy section of Target, so we were able to get like Christmas gifts for our nieces and nephews and our own children, and I just kind of store them away, and we wait until birthdays and holidays come up, and then we kind of pick out of that closet. That is a great tip if you are on a budget like we are, or you like to save money. Definitely shop throughout the year and just kind of add to a stockpile so you always have it in your home and you're not having to run out and spend $50 on a new toy because you forgot about a holiday or a birthday.
Let me tell you this, let me tell you right now, your exquisite kiss still burning. Didn't know I missed this passion in life. Now I'm addicted somehow. Let me tell you what is up with your smile? It's impossible, not melting, irresistible. When I look through your eyes, not even sky's the limit. I used to be satisfied, stayed over the surface. Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel good like no other. I just want everyone to see what I've discovered. And when I'm with you, I go higher. You lift me up, now I can see so much farther.
So earlier when I was talking about our trip to West Virginia, I talked about how it was a work vacation, and that's because while we were going there to meet Whitney and hang out with her family, we also went to film a couple of videos. So we filmed a cleaning video for Whitney's channel and a home office makeover for my channel. It was kind of a spur of the moment decision to do that makeover, but I thought that a ton of people would probably need some inexpensive DIY ideas for how to create an office space in a small home or just in a corner of your house, especially considering how the pandemic is preventing a lot of kids from going back to school or having to do virtual learning, and a lot of parents are still working from home and they're really needing to set up a semi-permanent home office space or learning environment. So if you are needing some cheap DIY ideas or just wanting some inspiration for how to make your space beautiful but also functional and a great place for you to do your work or for your kids to learn, definitely make sure that you go check out that video because it was a good one.
Let me tell you what I found, leaving everything behind, knowing there is more in life that I want. Now I wanna embrace life, you and I side by side, knowing there is more in life.
Now that I'm finished getting my room all tidied up, it feels a whole lot better and I'm a lot more motivated to keep pushing through the complete disaster mess that I had going on in my house. But before I move on to another room, I thought that it would probably be a really good idea to go ahead and start a load of laundry, considering I had about 6 loads of laundry that I needed to do on this day. So no time like the present to go ahead and get one started. But as soon as I'm finished with that, then I'll move on to kind of cleaning up around my kitchen.
One thing I know for sure, what we have is something worth fighting for. With bad news knocking at my door, but I like it like that. We go all in and I'm falling, but I like it like that. And it's so wrong, but still so strong, but I like it like that. Now I'm catching fire, 'cause you take me higher. You know you're everything that I ever desire. Every crossing borders, no taking orders, and I like it like that. Even a broken watch is right 2 times a day.
In a recent video, I talked about getting this wooden Lazy Susan from the Target dollar spot and how much I was loving it, and it brought a whole new functionality to the decor that I had on my kitchen table. But the longer we had it around, I just really was not loving the color of the wood that it was. It just felt very unfinished to me. So I picked up a can of this Minwax gel stain in the color Coffee. It's the same stain that we used on the DIY shelf and the DIY window bench that we created for that home office makeover. I just fell in love with it when I used it at Whitney's home, so I wanted to bring that home with me. And I also thought it was going to be really great to complement the floors that we have in the kitchen. And spoiler alert, I was totally right. But anyway, I am just painting these wooden crates that I got from Michael's for 99 cents each. I'm going to use them for an upcoming fall decorating video, and also painting that Lazy Susan with the Minwax gel stain. And then as soon as I'm finished with that, while it's drying, I'm just going to move on to doing the dishes and cleaning up the rest of my kitchen.
I took a chance and I was right in every way. For lack of anything better for me to say, hey, I like you like that, yeah, I like you like that. We're up here on cloud 9, and somehow we get it right every time. 'Cause these days we're partners in crime, and I like it like that. We go all in
I know that I talk about this frequently, but I just cannot get over it. I have really been loving this eCloth washing up sponge for hand washing all of my dishes lately. I really love how protective it is for all of my non-stick cookware, but my favorite part about it is that I can get my dishes completely clean without even having to use dish soap. In fact, all of the eCloth products, you only need water. You don't need any additional cleaning solutions or cleaning products, and I just think that's so cool. Now, I do always leave a link to the eCloth website down in my description box in case you are interested in trying out any of their amazing products. To clean around my sink and also my countertops, I'm just using my eCloth Kitchen Dynamo. This is another product that I have absolutely been loving lately, and again, I only need water for it to be effective. I don't need any other cleaning solution, and I really love that.
Say something meaningful, say something I don't know. I wanna know you better. The way that you talk to me, the way that you make me feel, I don't know if you're real. I wanna put you in that spot.
I recently ordered the Joanna Gaines Magnolia Table Cookbooks. I got volume 1 and volume 2 because they are on sale on Amazon right now, and I'm so excited to start using these, you guys. I've been wanting them for a while, but just could never pay that hefty price tag. So I was super excited to find them for like 13 bucks each. I'll go ahead and leave these linked in my Amazon storefront. You can find that link in my description box in case you are wanting to pick them up for yourself. The last time I checked, they are still on sale.
Until my lungs give out, you're beautiful.
To finish up in the kitchen, I'm just going to vacuum the floors really well. Honestly, I thought about mopping and I just didn't want to, and sometimes you just got to give yourself a little grace. The floors weren't like super sticky or nasty or anything, they just desperately needed to be vacuumed, so I'm going to do that on the hardwood and also on the rug underneath of my kitchen table and call it a day because that's all that I had time for, that's all that I had the energy for, and that's okay.
Wanna look at you all night, wanna put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful, you're beautiful, and it's like you're untouchable, like you're untouchable. Don't you know, you know you're beautiful, I'll sing until my lungs give out, you're beautiful.
Once I was done in the kitchen, I moved into our living room, and as you can see, it is a whole hot mess. And really, there's no excuse for it. It just happens sometimes. The couches were out of sorts. Our coffee table had all kinds of clutter all over it. Our girls had been coloring and playing in here. And then over in the corner, while we were gone, we actually had a bunch of packages delivered. I ordered a new Cricut maker. You guys will be seeing a video about that on Saturday, so the next video that goes up. But my Cricut maker decor and all of my accessories came in, and also some wallpaper for an upcoming bedroom makeover in Kinsley's bedroom. That was delivered as well. I'm so excited for that. I've got tons of great content coming at you. So if you guys are not currently subscribed, definitely go ahead and do so and hit that notification bell, set it to notify you of all new videos. You are not going to want to miss a single one that I have coming up.
I've got something on my mind. I bet you know what I'm thinking about. You know I can't stop loving you. Every time when you're looking at me, it feels like my heart is skipping a beat, yeah. You know I can't live without you. You make me crazy in a good way. So come on, baby, let's talk. Let's talk about love, like you and me all night. And let's talk about love and feeling alright. And let's talk about love. Yeah, baby, come and dance with me. You're everything I'll ever need. So let's talk about love. Can I take you out tonight? Kiss you in the moonlight. There is no place I'd rather be. Come on, girl, we can take my car, drinking some beers in your favorite.
Over here, I had some more packages that had arrived when we were out of town. I swear I don't usually order quite so many things online. This is an anomaly in our household, but there were just some things that I was really needing that I couldn't get in stores or just couldn't find in my price range in stores. So I did order these things off of Amazon. They are for that fall decorating video that I was talking about. I've never decorated for fall before, so I don't really have anything in storage already. I'm having to buy everything brand new, and I want to be as budget conscious as I possibly can. So I'm really excited to share that with you guys.
Let's talk about love. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about love.
So this is actually the bag that we took with us when we were out of town, and can you guys believe that I packed 4 people into this one bag for a 5-day trip? I'm so proud of myself and my packing skills. I always try to do this no matter where we're going or how long we're going to be gone for. I always try to get it down to 1 bag, 2 at the absolute most. But I'm just going to sort through everything and create piles of darks, colors, and lights so that it will be ready to get started in the laundry.
I've got something on my mind. I bet you know what I'm thinking about. I've got something on my mind. Let's talk about love, like you and me all night. And let's talk about love and feeling alright. And let's talk about love. Yeah, baby, come and dance with me. You're everything I'll ever need. So let's talk about love.
Okay, so I'm really embarrassed to admit this, but whatever. I decided that I would just share it with you because I'm sure that there are some people that can relate. But typically I stay on top of my vacuuming. I try to vacuum every single day, if not every other day, especially because we have 2 dogs that shed, and then we have 3 girls living in this house that all have long hair, and we shed probably more than the dogs do. But I hadn't gotten to it for a couple of days before we went on our trip, and then by the time that I was getting to it here, I actually had to vacuum this floor 2 times. I only showed myself doing it once. I didn't want you guys to have to watch 2 times worth of footage, but I vacuumed once and it completely filled the canister, and then I went back over it because it just was not looking up to my standards, and I filled the canister a second time. Now, even though we were gone, our dogs stayed here and we had a pet sitter, so they were still out and about in our house and they were getting dirt and dog hair all over the place. So it's not like that was just from the 2 days before we left, but it definitely was a lot, and I was a little bit shocked about it.
you lying by my side. I can't sleep, already tried, but still I dream away. Thinking about the way it was, oh baby, just the two of us. We had it all, but we got lost with nothing left to say. Days turned into months, you're still the one I want, but I carry on, yeah. But all the memories live inside of me, even when you're gone.
All right, now I am going to get started on this laundry. Like I said, I ended up having 6 loads of laundry to do, and I'm going to take you guys along with me while I do it all. I'm going to show myself loading all of this laundry in here. I kind of did this just because I wanted to hold myself accountable to get it all done and also get it all folded at one time. So I'm just going to go through putting laundry into the washer, switching it into the dryer, getting it into laundry bins, and by the time I even started doing this, it was pretty late in the evening. I was actually up until like 11 o'clock doing laundry. I posted about it over my Instagram stories. I like to post a lot of things like in real time over there. So if you're not currently following me, you can find me at LOVINGLIFEMEGAN, and I do always leave that linked in my description box for you guys just to take you directly over to my page if you are wanting to give it a follow. But like I said, I'm just going to get all of this laundry cleaned and put into bins, and then I'm going to take it all into the living room, sit down with all 5 bins that I have here, and I'm going to fold it all with you. Now, I do have to admit that by the time I got around to actually folding it, it was the next day, which is why you see me in different clothes. But I did it first thing in the morning. I just went ahead, sucked it up, and got to it. And I thought it would be a lot of fun to share that process with you, just in case you are behind in your laundry and you're needing some serious motivation to get your butt moving and get your loads in the wash, in the dryer, folded, and put away.
Lay awake until the morning in an ocean so deep. Got a feeling like I'm dauntless whenever you're next to me. 'Cause I've climbed higher than I could dream of. Now using wires, I know I'm falling free. You set me off into emotion where I can just be me. You give a little, but you're giving me just what I need. No time for riddles, you're in the middle of my self-release. You have unchained me. You haven't, yeah, you have unchained me. You haven't, yeah. When all my troubles seem to haunt me, you uncover the truth. 'Cause nothing really matters when you see it from a distance, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I'm up higher than planes could take me. I have acquired everything I need. You set me off into emotion, oh yeah, where I can just be free. You give a little, but you're giving me just what I need. No time for riddles, you're in the middle of my self-release. You have unchained me. You haven't, yeah, you have unchained me. You haven't, oh yeah, yeah. I don't spend time thinking about what could go wrong. I deal with them one at a time. I'm holding my head up. You give a little, but you're giving me just what I need. No time for riddles, you're in the middle of my self-release. 'Cause you have unchained me. You haven't, yeah, you have unchained me. You haven't, yeah.
Okay guys, this is going to wrap up today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you were able to get a ton of motivation and inspiration here today. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you all in the next one.